Hey, what's up, guys? So today I wanted to do training with a buoy or whatever this is called. I call it a buoy. So first off, I've got my phone kind of balanced on the bicycle handlebar hanging there. So if it falls, I apologize. Um, it was just going to be easier because then I could hold this. So anyway, training with a buoy. So first off, a couple things. I'm not an expert at swimming. I don't know much about swimming. This is all just my opinion and pretty much bro science. So when you swim, about 5 to 10% of your power that moves you forward comes from your legs. And then the rest of that is used to, your kicking is used to float your legs up to make you aerodynamic as you go through the water. So with that being said, if you're going to do a triathlon where you wear a wetsuit, which is I think a lot of them, most of them, you won't have to kick your legs because the wetsuit will float them for you. So this just allows you to pull. So all you have to do is pull when you swim. The last triathlon I did, which was the first triathlon I ever did, I only pulled when in my swim. And so if you're not an expert swimmer like me, I'm not an expert swimmer, then I suggest if you're training for your first triathlon or just training, kind of new at triathlons, I suggest don't train with kicking at all. That's what I did, and it worked out well for me. So how you do that is with one of these buoys. So these cost a couple dollars. You can get them anywhere. They usually have them at the pool. You can just use them. But this goes in between your legs here, and then it allows you, and you can slide it down too. If you're not getting enough float, you can slide it down in between your knees. And then you just keep your legs together and point your feet back, and then just pull when you swim. Just practice pulling, and then you can, and it really allows you to focus on like your stroke. So you can practice, when you're swimming, doing your stroke and your breathing and all of that. And so for me, this worked out really well because before this triathlon, I swam as a kid, but I've never swam laps or anything like that. So I only got to go to the pool about 15 or 20 times before the triathlon. So I used that time. I used one of these and I just worked on pulling, my breathing, my form, everything except for kicking. If you're going to Kona or something like that, of course, those guys are going to kick when they swim. They need that 5 to 10%. So another advantage of wearing a wetsuit when you do your triathlon and training and not using your legs at all is it gets you used to not kicking. So when you're in your wetsuit, you can just pull. And so another advantage to that is that your legs are fresh. You get out of the water and your legs are fresh. You're ready to hit it up on the bicycle. So that's my suggestion. If you're a beginner, get one of these. Don't kick at all in the water. Just pull. And I'm not a good swimmer at all, and I think my time was 31 minutes. I did the 1,500 yards or meters, whatever it is, the Olympic swim distance in 31 minutes. So if I would have kicked, this is the other thing. If you're not a good swimmer like me and you don't have good form and you haven't been doing it your whole life, when you kick, it's actually probably going to slow you down because you're kicking inefficiently and it'll just drag you. So just if you guys want to experiment with this in the pool, what you can do is grab one of these, get comfortable with it, swim a lap, just pulling, or swim 10 laps, swim 500 meters, 500 yards, and time yourself, and just kind of do like a regular pace. Then get rid of this and swim regularly, kicking, time yourself. I bet you won't be much faster. For me personally, because I suck so bad at kicking, I'm faster with this, which provides drag in the water when you're swimming, than kicking. And then to give you an idea of like how well you're kicking, the amount of power, or how much forward, how far forward your kicking is propelling you. Grab a kickboard or grab this, hold it out in front of you, and just kick across the pool. You'll see you're going to go really, really slow, most likely. And that's going to be how much faster the kick makes you. So another thing to take note of is if you have an underwater heart rate monitor, or if you're just good at keeping an eye on your breathing and stuff, swim some laps with this without kicking, swim some laps with kicking. You're going to see that you're probably going to, if you're like me, you're going to get more out of breath when you swim while you kick. So anyway, that's my suggestion for new swimmers, new triathlon people. Use one of these, train with these, get your stroke and all of that down, and then, you know, do a triathlon where you wear a wetsuit. You won't have to kick at all. It'll float you, and you can just pull the whole swim. It's pretty cool. So give that a shot. Let me know what you guys think of that. I'm sure there's some expert swimmers out there that are going to tell me I'm an idiot. So let's hear about that, and hear any suggestions or comments or you know, other videos you guys want. And then you know, if you try this out, let me know how it works for you, because it works pretty dang good for me. All right, we'll see you guys later.